Hi guys, I'm Brian Glenn A. Gonos from BSBA 3B and I will be discuss about the 5 P's of strategy. Each of that I will explain specific, general, and short, but I make sure it is full of information. First, strategy is a plan. To be ready for any unexpected internal and external situation, it is usually preferable for businesses to establish a plan of action well in advance. A well-thought-out strategy includes a plan on how to handle such circumstances. A strategy must be created with a long-term futuristic approach in mind, and its execution and progress must be carefully and meticulously monitored. With a strong plan, the company's management and key personnel may accomplish its goals and objectives while also having a clear understanding of the company's vision and mission. Example, Apple, the technology giant, continues to plan and come up with the consumer electronics that offer operational excellence and are easy to use. They also plan and come up with the various software updates expanding their ecosystem or their target market. Next one is strategy is a ploy. One of the strategic choice to outperform the competitors in the market and obtain the upper hand is the ploys aspect. In this situation, the organizations have the ability to come up with something incredibly bizarre and unexpected, surprise the market, and stir up the ruckus in the minds of the rivals. It might be a strategically placed marketing tactic or quality of the good or service that will outsmart and surpass the rivals. Like for example, the Apple company is highly renowned for offering the products that are innovative, unique, and outlandish in the nature that gives them a competitive edge in the market. They threaten to sue their competitors that copy their technology or features of the company's products. Next one is strategy is a pattern. As mentioned earlier, the aspect is the plan in the 5 P's of strategy model by Mintzberg focuses on the intended strategy. But the aspect of pattern comes into the picture where the strategies have already been implemented before. The development of the new strategy includes using previous patterns that have been extremely successful for the company in the past. The flow and process of decision-making employ a regular pattern that has proven to be extremely successful in nature. Intentionally or inadvertently, employees and internal teams consistently exhibit favorable behavior toward these patterns and are widely accepted without any prejudice and issues, so the strengths of such patterns are included in the future strategies. Like for example, Apple uses the previous innovations that have been quite successful in the past and follows the same pattern to challenge the competition in the market. Next one is strategy is a position, as it will determine the total position of the organization in the market, taking into account all internal and external aspects. The position part of the organizational strategy needs to be truly understood, defined, planned, and executed. It focuses on how the company hopes to present itself to the public and in consumers' perceptions, positioning it to have a competitive edge. What will the company's key principles, differentiators, nature, and characteristics of its product and service offering overall brand strength and value proposition be? The firm will be able to carve out a unique position in the market with an advantage over competitors by carefully addressing each of these criteria. Like for example, Apple has successfully carved a niche for itself in the market and in the consumer's mind as a niche and premium brand that offers only high-end products that are difficult to compete against in terms of both hardware and software capabilities. And the last one is strategy is a perspective. The perspective aspects of the 5 P's of strategy model is very unconcerned with any of the aforementioned approaches. Instead, it draws a wider perspective while keeping the organization at the center. By focusing on the critical and significant details, such as what the target audience thinks of the company, the business develops the strategy. How do firm employees view the leadership and the brand as a whole? What are the views of the organization's shareholders and other stakeholders? The synthesis and thought processes of each of these unique viewpoints serve as a useful source of information for the business and aid in its strategic decision making. Like for example, the core values of Apple are innovation and to think differently, and they work as an integral part of their company culture, and their products offering to stand as a testimony to the same. So there you have it, guys. Hopefully that you were learned for this video and make this as reference to help you for the future lessons. Study hard, trust yourself, and always pray to God. Bye-bye!